Hey guys, just quickly going to talk through permutations and combinations. Just going to use a locker code as an example. Let's say your locker code is 5342. Now, you've been led to believe that this is a combination lock. It's actually a permutation lock. Permutation cares about the order of the data set. If it was a combination, we could use any combination of these numbers, let's say 4, 3, 5, and 2, and that lock would actually open. So this is a specific permutation. Permutations care about the order of the data set. Now we're just going to think about how to solve for the amount of permutations. I'm using the same numbers. I've just put them in a different order, 5, 4, 3, and 2. Now to solve for the amount of permutations there are, we could actually say, well, there's 4 numbers here. Okay, so I would say I could pick any of those 4 numbers. All right, and it could start there. Then I'd be left with 3 numbers, 2 numbers, and 1 number. And to find the amount of permutations, I would multiply these together. Okay, that would be 12 times 2, which would be 24 different permutations possible. Now, like I said at the beginning, permutations care about the ordering of the data set. So if I was to think about a question, let's just say the number must be divisible by 5. Okay, out of these, which number is divisible by 5? Well, that would be the 5. So that would mean that there has to be one single number there at the end that would be divisible by 5. Now the rest of it I can now fill in. What am I left with? Well, if that 5's now gone, I'm left with 3, 2, and 1 multiplied together. Okay, so that's going to limit the amount of permutations, isn't it? So I'm left with 6 possible permutations. And one more, just let's say that the number must start with 2 and end with a 3. Okay, that's definitely going to limit the amount of possible permutations. So it must start with a 3, so there's obviously one option there. Must end with a 2, that means that, start with a 2 and end with a 3, must be one option there. And what are we left with? Well, we're now left with 2 numbers here, 1 number here, multiply that together, and there is only 2 possible permutations there.